Minister, I want to talk our viewers through the images that you're seeing on your screen. These are right outside the Delhi Chief Minister's residence. A massive deployment of the Rapid Action Force has taken place because the local administration sensing trouble. AAP cadre being asked to mobilize, come towards the Chief Minister's residence. Obviously, the AAP trying to turn this into some kind of a show of strength and wanting to demonstrate that they have public sympathy, and therefore they've asked their cadre to come out. The Delhi administration trying to ward off against them. Against this, the local police being deployed on the ground. We're also learning that the Aam Aadmi Party is trying to go to the Supreme Court at this late hour. Nalini Sharma heads our Legal Bureau Law today. Nalini, can the advocates of the Aam Aadmi Party, I'm told that Abhishek Singhvi is being consulted, can they go to the Supreme Court? It's 5 minutes past 8 this evening. Ask for the Supreme Court to convene an urgent hearing. What are the provisions? What are you picking up? Nalini Sharma.
Is that they've already approached the Supreme Court. They filed their petition before the top court challenging the Delhi High Court order that had today denied relief to the Delhi Chief Minister. At the same time, they're also trying to make an urgent request for hearing before the Secretary General of the Supreme Court, the Registrar General, I beg your pardon, of the Supreme Court, to try and get the matter listed tonight, if possible, for an urgent hearing. The reason for that is because Arvind Kejriwal's lawyers for the past 2 days have been crying hoarse before the Delhi High Court that they are apprehending arrest in this matter, and they know that as soon as Arvind Kejriwal appears for questioning before the ED, he is going to be put under arrest by the probe agency, and that's exactly what is happening right now. That's exactly what they're fearing will happen at the end of this questioning, which is why they're trying to get the matter listed tonight itself, if possible. But that is a call that the Registrar General will take, and if required, he will place it before the designated bench or the Chief Justice of India.
Now, whether they can meet, it's happened on occasions in the past. We're not sure if it will happen again, but that's their appeal, that our liberty is being denied. I'm the Chief Minister, therefore hold an urgent hearing.
This is the problem. In September of 2023, if you recall, 14 parties, and Abhishek Manu Singhvi was the lawyer there, went to the Supreme Court calling for an urgent review of the PMLA, claiming that it was being used to single out opposition leaders. 95% of the cases, 125 cases between 2014 and 2024, 95% of those involving politicians, 125 cases, have been against opposition leaders. What did the court say? Court said there are no special privileges that you have, and Justice Chandrachud was heading that bench, that you have because you're a politician. That if an ordinary citizen, let's assume there's a businessman tomorrow who's picked up at 9 o'clock in the night, he can't go and knock the doors of the Supreme Court at midnight. Can a politician therefore get the benefits that a corporate cannot? The court in that judgment, when Singhvi sought relief, said, come on, individual. Told Singhvi, if there is an individual case where you can prove that clearly justice has been overreached, then come to us. But otherwise, don't come to us.
I want to go across to Munish Pandey. First, let's listen to Saurabh Bhardwaj, senior leader of the Aam Aadmi Party, and then I'll go across to Munish.
और जिस तरीके से यहाँ पे डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है, ऐसा प्रतीत हो रहा है कि उनको तुरंत जो है ईडी गिरफ्तार करके ले जाना चाह रही है. हालांकि शुरू में ये कहा जा रहा था कि सिर्फ सम्मन देने आए हैं, मगर मुझे लगता है कि ये बात झूठ है. सम्मन देने का सिर्फ एक बहाना है. अंदर सर्च चल रही है. मुख्यमंत्री जी के और उनके ऑफिस के लोगों के पास फ़ोन का एक्सेस नहीं है, बिना फ़ोन के हैं, और अंदर सर्च ऑपरेशन जो है ईडी का चल रहा है. अब वो सही है, गलत है, मगर अरेस्ट करने की तैयारी अब पूरी तरीके से देखी जा सकती है. जितना डर अरविंद केजरीवाल को आज भारत की सत्ता को से लग रहा है, भारत की सत्ता को लग रहा है, अरविंद जी से लग रहा है, ये बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है और ये एक अत्याचार है. ये एक छोटी सी पार्टी जो अभी आई, उसको कुचलने की, उसको ख़त्म करने की पूरी केंद्र सरकार अपनी पूरी ताकत से उनको ख़त्म करने की कोशिश कर रही है. मैं फिर ये कहूँगा, अरविंद केजरीवाल को गिरफ्तार आप कर लोगे, मगर उनकी सोच को आप गिरफ्तार नहीं कर पाओगे. जितना अत्याचार करोगे, उनकी सोच उतनी ज़्यादा गली गली मोहल्ले मोहल्ले में फैलेगी.
Thank you, sir. Saurabh Bhardwaj, nobody in our network understands the minds of the ED investigators quite in the way that Munish Pandey does. He tracks the investigating agencies for us. Munish, you've been speaking to multiple officers involved in this case. What are they telling you? Is Kejriwal going to be arrested tonight?
Well, after speaking to multiple sources within the Enforcement Directorate, Rahul, what I can confirm at this point of time is that there is a high possibility that Arvind Kejriwal will be placed under arrest tonight. Now, I spoke to multiple sources within the ED. Two things are happening at this point of time. One, there is a search which is being carried out by the Enforcement Directorate at the residence of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. And at the very same time, Rahul, his statement is also being recorded under Section 50 of Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Now, why ED decided to go this evening to Arvind Kejriwal's residence? Because earlier also, he was summoned for 9 times. Now, what ED sources have told us that when the matter was heard before the High Court, the ED made this submission and all the evidences based on which the ED was asking Arvind Kejriwal to appear, even the High Court judge, according to ED officials, was satisfied that Arvind Kejriwal should not be given any protection. And if ED wants to move ahead to arrest Arvind Kejriwal or even to take any coercive action, they are free to do that. And that is when ED decided that this is a time when they can conduct searches. So two things will happen. One, the search will complete.